Hi Scorpios, let's get started. Let me tell you how this spread works. This is the overview energy. This is talking about equality, reciprocity, giving and receiving. It also talks about being generous or being able to be in a financial situation where you can be generous. So in terms of love, though, in terms of a relationship, you're in a place where you're feeling that equality, you're feeling good. Now, this first section is this is the overview of that quarter. Let's get started. Scorpios, we have the Three of Swords. There could be a third-party relationship going on. There could be heartbreak. There could be breakup. There could just be very intense, uncomfortable, frustrating love scenarios. So it's got you down a little bit. It's got you down a little bit. And I really hate to say that, specifically after we talk about the Six of Pentacles. But what this is talking about for you, Scorpios, is that that's the overall energy for 6 months. So even if this is happening or going to happen in the third quarter, you're still going to, one, feel good about it. Two, maybe feel like it's an equal situation. Maybe it was like an amicable breakup. Or you'll quickly bounce back and start getting into a new relationship where there's reciprocity. So don't worry too much because this is the overview card, because we also have the Ace of Cups, which is new and intense, beautiful love coming in. There are and again, we have another three. We have another three. So there really could be, you could just be dating and you're kind of narrowing it down, but there's still two people you're interested in. You could be worried that your long-term partner is actually having an affair or something. So you're worried about a third-party scenario on some level. In the third quarter, it's in your mind. Even here, with this karma card, there's three people. So there's three something with respect to your love life, and it's kind of bothering you. It's really bothering you. But you're still, this could also just mean that you're being very social and things are going really well. You could be involved with the fire sign. Let's talk about signs really quick. We have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. So really, I mean, it really could be anybody except for a water sign for the most part. But it can be anybody. We all know that it can just be energies. So with the King of Wands and the Four of Pentacles, this is somebody or a situation in your love life where someone's trying to push and someone doesn't want to open up. Someone's trying to force something. Something's trying to do something. Somebody's being demanding. Someone's trying to get answers. Someone's trying to make a relationship go in a certain direction. The other person, possibly you, is like, I'm not ready for that. Or I'm not opening up. Or maybe you're trying to get answers. Or you're trying to search for or force a relationship and it's just not working. Someone's holding tight and kind of shutting down a little bit because they're either just not ready or they're just really unsure about the situation, about you, or you about them. Could be money issues. But someone's really trying to be forceful, someone's really not allowing it. And it's causing conflict, major conflict. Five of Swords. This is a lose-lose battle. It will not go well. And everyone will feel like crap afterwards. Everyone's going to feel like this afterwards. The good news with that scenario is at least you know that they cared. I hate to say that, and I hate to say it in that light, but if this is a lose-lose battle and there's a break, at least you know that there was actual real feelings. Because sometimes when you break up with someone, you think, did they even really care about me? Was it all just BS? You know, you have those thoughts sometimes. This means, yeah, they cared a lot and it hurt them too. You're both feeling like crap. So that's at least the silver lining in this weird situation where someone's trying to force something, someone's not, it doesn't, which is not working. And that's it. And it lightens up. The energy does lighten up. We have the Five of Wands here. So this type of a scenario, there's a big fight or a battle or a break, and everyone just kind of goes their separate ways. But again, remember in tarot, between the Ace card and the 10 card, there are hiccup points. They all mean something. Each number means something. And the hiccup points are 3, 5, and 7. Really. Sometimes even 9. And so with this being a 5, we're graduating from a 3 to a 5. You're still moving through the process, but it's still uncomfortable. There's still a break. There's still a fight. There's still a fight. We have another 5. So it could warm up though. This could be something where there's a split and a huge fight and lots of words are said, and people will take some time out and kind of sort the thoughts through their mind and then come back and communicate. And it's still a battle, but at least there's action towards each other. At least it's not just this separate, sitting in separate rooms or going home and not talking for 5 days and feeling like crap and you just want to talk to them but they're not reaching out to you. Instead of that, so you do that for a minute and then someone, because this is one, someone decides to actually start taking action. It could be this person, they seem pretty forceful. So taking action, trying to get communication going again. And we have the 3 of Pentacles here. The 3 of Pentacles means that in this spread, with respect to your love life, Scorpio, the 3 of Pentacles really is talking about being recognized or getting recognition for efforts. So even though this is going on, even though this has happened, you or they could actually appreciate that they're trying to have this communication, even though it feels like crap. They're still coming forward. So you're opening up and allowing a little bit. And you're a water sign, so you are going to. You do respect people's efforts. And if this is a fire sign you're dealing with, you are respecting their efforts. You may have been closed off, but you're still going to listen. You're still going to hear them out. You're still going to talk about it. You'll still maybe push back and fight back, but there's like this graduation of energy from a very negative place to at least a communicative place where there's mutual respect because there's effort. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So this could really indicate that you get right back together and things are blissful again. Or you've already kind of, through this, started seeing somebody else and there's new love on the horizon. But I'm not sensing that that's the scenario. I'm sensing more so that you go through this and you reconnect and it's new. You've come to an understanding. You've grown and developed and matured together. You've gone through this, or you've weeded out this supposed third person. It's time. And then in the 4th quarter, high level energy, 8 of Pentacles. Work, work, work. Someone may have a lot of work. If this is 2 people, a new relationship, an old relationship, someone's putting their head down and just working. Could be you. This could also mean that there's a lot of work and effort going into the relationship. Maybe you went through something and you're trying again and you're willing to put in the work. You're willing to put in the communication, and so are they. What this is talking about is working hard, putting your head down and working hard. 8 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. You're graduating. 3, 5, 8. You're graduating in maturity level in this relationship, in communication styles, in respect and understanding. You're not 100% all in though yet, because we have the Page of Swords. This means you're still waiting and watching. I'm watching this person. Is there a third person? I'm watching this person to see if I want to bring in a third person because I'm going to push them out. You're waiting and you're watching. They could possibly be doing the same thing with you. Waiting and watching, waiting and watching. Then we have the Queen of Wands. Again, same position for different quarters. High level fire energy. They could be very, very determined. They could be very determined. And you're not sure. We have the Moon. You may be keeping secrets from them. This is the card of Pisces, water energy. You may be Pisces is the sign of like kind of the unspoken. It's the underworld, ruled by Neptune. Very watery, very intuitive, but they're so intuitive that they forget to talk, and so people don't know what the heck's going on sometimes. So people perceive them as being secretive, but that's not necessarily the case at all. All right? They can be very, very warm and loving and kind if you can pull it out of them. You know, they're all support, they're all love, they're so generous and kind, but they can be perceived as being secretive because they're just feeling things and they know it. They know the situation because they feel the situation. They forget to talk about the situation with people. So this person could be very forceful. So the reason why I'm talking about that is because you are also a water sign, and you're also on that tail end of the watery energies because Cancer's first. So you have that depth like a Pisces does. You may have that unspoken characteristic, or you may have Pisces in your chart. So this person, they need answers. They need communication. Now. Okay, now. Because they have to know where they stand. If they don't know where they stand, they're out. If they don't know where they stand, you're out. It's it. They have to know where they stand. They can do anything in life as long as they know where they stand. They do this personality, fire or Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, they do not know how to live in uncertainty. They don't. They need the certainty. Even if it's the most wretched, horrible news in the entire world, or if they waited 3 days, it would all be better. But even if it's horrible energy or horrible news, they have to have it because then they can make their decisions to move forward. They may really perceive you as being secretive, even though you're not. You might not be being secretive. They may perceive you that way because they need answers and you're just like, what are you talking about? Everything's fine. They may think you're being secretive. So what's the answer here? Again, so we also have the Queen of Pentacles. So there could be a need to become more grounded and understanding, right? Or there could be an earth energy. This person could have earth energy, or it could be a earth energy with fiery energy. So this could be two separate people. This could be one person taking both characteristics. This could also be a need to be a little bit more grounding and understanding. The Queen of Pentacles is so understanding and knowledgeable. She's been through the ringer. She's worked hard her whole life, he or she, and she's in a very kind and generous place. So there may be a need to have this type of pull these two together, and there might be a need to say, okay, I need to open up and communicate. There might be a need to have this grounded energy to, instead of thinking this person's bad or confusing or demanding, say, okay, they might just need some communication from me. They might just need something from me that I can very easily give. Some proof I'm not keeping secret. Something like that. Oh my gosh, you have the Queen of Swords too. So you also could be dealing with an air sign. I did not see that earlier. But you really could be dealing with the air sign. This is the widower card. So this woman is, this queen, this energy is very successful and calculating, but very cold because she's been hurt a lot. This can also be called the widower card. So she's very stoic in terms of how she reacts to life. She's definitely been beaten down, and she's still progressing and proceeding through life, but in a very direct dictatorship type of way in how she manages her life, because she does not have the capacity to be very emotional because she's just been hurt. Her heart is like cold as stone. So if this is one person we're talking about, if you're in a relationship and this is one person we're talking about, they need you to be direct and open. They need you to be warm. And I know, Scorpio, sometimes you can be very warm, and then sometimes you can be very reserved or tricky with your words, harsh, because you can get emotional too, like a Cancer. So they need you to be open. They need you to be honest. And I'm sensing that if you're not, this energy will very quickly turn into this energy. Right now she's hopeful, loving, optimistic, determined, motivated. She may just turn all that, if she doesn't get this warmth from you, if this is the case, doesn't have to be, but if this is the case, if she doesn't get this warmth and openness from you, she may quickly turn into an ice storm where she's fine, but her man is her heart protected. So watch that, Scorpios, because we have the Five of Cups here. This is the card of regret. It's almost as if you don't do this opening up, or this allowing somebody to really come into your life, come into your sphere, then you will regret it. It's as if this person turns cold and you are like, crap, I knew I should have, because I really cared about them. And if you start doing something about it, which this says you will, opening up, receiving, giving, this says you will. When you do, this will be a great place to be in love. This is a place where there is security and hope and joy and stability, emotional stability. You feel safe here, very safe. This is a place that you can grow too. But you gotta remember, Scorpios, you gotta remember that they are perceiving you in a way that may be very false. And you need to do the work and open up and communicate, because they're watching. You need to do that work and prove that you are there, that you want to be there, that you want them to be there, that you care, that this is something that can be grown upon. You need to communicate that and make sure they know. Because, like I said, the Aries or fiery energies, they can be intuitive, but sometimes their intuition's off. They misread things and they jump to conclusions and judgments. And the more silence there is, the worse it gets. Yeah, maybe that's something they need to manage on their own. Yeah, we get that. Maybe they're blow it out of proportion. Yeah, we know. But if if you do care about this person and you know there's a route to take to assuage their fears, then do it. If they mean something to you, then do it. And this says that you will. You'll have moments of regret, but it's something that can be rectified. And then everything will be good by the end of the year. All right, Scorpios, well, I hope you enjoyed that. All right, bye.